Have you ever felt lost, confused, or overwhelmed about where to start when you're trying to find your health or lose weight or get rid of that autoimmune issue or get rid of that thyroid issue, or you have extreme inflammation that you're trying to deal with, and you have done so much research on all these different things that you should be doing, but you just can't get your head around it, and you have no idea where to start? You feel like you're drowning, and you can't even get your head around what you need to do, because one, you're not getting enough sleep, or two, the kids are always in your face, and you're thinking, oh, look, I'll just start something when I get enough sleep, or I'll just start something when the kids go back to school, or I'll just start something when I finally get back to the gym. I'll just be able to get my head around it when I get some exercise. Have you ever felt like that? Yeah, I know. And it is really hard to get your head around trying something new. And I have had personal experience with this myself, but I am in a lot of groups on Facebook about natural health around autoimmune, hormonal issues, and thyroid issues. And I so very often see people posting, right, I'm about to start this, this new health regime, and they'll list off like 20 things that they're going to start all at once. They're going to list off, they're going to start yoga, and they're going to start doing gluten-free, egg-free, dairy-free, eating regimes all at once. They're going to start all of these things all at once. And you know what happens? They fail. Now, why do they fail? And how does that make you feel when you have started this new program and you can't keep up with it because you've got so much going on at home, you've got the kids trying to get back to school, and they've got their afternoon programs, and you're not getting enough sleep, and you're tired and you're grumpy, and then you fail? How does that make you feel? It makes you feel like absolute crap. It makes you feel useless. It makes you feel like you can't do anything. It makes you feel like, why the heck do I even bother? Am I right? So why? Why do we fail? Why do we get somewhere? We start this new exercise regime and we can't keep up with it. Why do we start this new diet that we want to try, and it's for our health, and we really want to lose those extra kilos, and then you get to the end of it and you fail? Why is that? It's because of habit. People try to do too much too quickly. And I've found this in my own life. Like, I've been on this health journey for a very long time now. And I was like you. I tried all these diets all at once, and I tried these exercise regimes, and I tried, so many different things, getting rid of chemicals from the household, and doing this and doing that, and trying to do it all at once. And when I just stopped and had to take a step back and realized that I had to change my habits slowly, otherwise I cannot get my head around it. Like, I literally cannot think of more things at once. I'm trying to put all this stuff in my brain, and I feel like I'm drowning. I literally feel like I'm drowning. I feel like someone's like pulling me under the water and I'm drowning, and the goal that I want to reach is up there and I'm under the water and I cannot breathe. Like, that's literally how I feel when I'm overwhelmed. And what I've actually done through the last few years is take a step back, and you might want to try this new paleo diet or this new keto diet or whatever, and that's great. People need to take a step back and just change one thing at a time. Just one thing. Change one habit at a time, and then move on to the next step. So if you want to do keto or paleo or vegan or whatever it is that you want to try, that's the first step. The second step is actually just taking one little piece of that. Okay, if I want to do this, then I need to reduce the amount of sugar in my diet, for starters. Okay, so then just take that one little piece, and don't try and completely cut out sugar completely. That's not going to work. You're never going to get there. Just go, okay, I will stop drinking soft drink this week. Okay, and then do that for 2 weeks. And then, okay, great. Now I've done that. Now let's move to orange juice. Okay, let's get rid of the orange juice. Just one little chunk at a time. If you are going to, what do they say? They say, how do you eat an elephant? That's what they say. And how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So when you can change one little habit at a time, that is when you're going to have success, because you actually want to feel like you're actually getting results. And I know you want to get results quickly. You really do. But if you're going to jump in and go dairy-free, egg-free, gluten-free, sugar-free, and do an exercise program as well, what do you think is going to happen? You are going to feel overwhelmed, and you're not going to get the success that you want and deserve. So when people ask me, how do I do it? How do I do it? And how do you get success? One bite at a time. Literally just take a step back. We are busy. We've got kids. We've got work. We've got other commitments as well. And yes, we definitely deserve to have the health that we want and need so that we can actually function, but we don't want to feel like crap when we're doing it. So one bite at a time. Choose one thing. Okay, great. I want to implement an exercise program. Then great. Fantastic. Implement that into your life before trying to start anything else. Okay? So that's my advice, is one bite at a time. I've learnt this the hard way. I really have. And you really need to take a step back and realize that you're not a failure. Some people, I've had a friend of mine who was messaging me yesterday, and she said she's tried lots of different programs, and she gets to the end of the program, and yeah, she may have got some results, but then she hasn't been able to stick to it, or you haven't been able to do what you want, get the results that you want from that. And instead of saying that the program's terrible, you start blaming yourself, and that really is not fair on yourself. It really isn't. Because some of these things, they're great and they're heading in the right direction. And that's the thing. The thing is, you have to realize that you're heading in the right direction. It doesn't have to all happen at once. It doesn't have to happen perfectly. Like, we put too much pressure on ourselves for things to be perfect. But the road is heading in the right direction, knowing that you're heading in the right direction, more so than I want to do it all now. This culture that we've got at the moment is we want it now, and we want to do it all now, and we want to do it right. We want to do it perfect. But it's not about perfection. It's about heading in the right direction, taking one step at a time so that we can have success with our health. We can heal from our autoimmune issues. We can heal from our thyroid and hormonal imbalances and have the weight loss that we actually want as well. Like, one step at a time. So yeah, that's what I have found. And if you found this as well, then yeah, let me know as well. Now, if you are finding these videos useful, then please give me a like or a thumbs up, just so I know that you're actually watching these videos. I've had a couple of people message me over the last few days, and I'm like, oh great, these videos are actually useful, and I don't know who's watching or who has seen them. So yeah, leave a comment if you've watched it live, and give me a thumbs up if you've liked the videos. Okay, I'll see you soon.